I am very thrilled to see how much love my last Shoujo Manga recommendation video received, and thank you so much for all the incredible support. Since it seems like you cannot get enough, I am back with even more manga recommendations just for you. Whether you are looking for something utterly cute or something super psycho, I have got a fantastic lineup that for sure will catch your attention, even when you are not a shoujo fan. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell for more, and let's get it. Although the series starts off very abrupt with almost love bombing, Love's Inside by Uoyama is a lovely but funny manga that follows two individuals with completely different backgrounds. One being Morio Kurakawa, also known as Morio the Black Panther, who has built a fearsome image as a delinquent with many opponents. One day, when he is out with his gang, he comes across a girl named Yukiko Akaza, who has a severe impaired vision due to a condition that is affecting her eyesight. Completely unfazed by his intimidating presence, simply because she can barely see, Yukiko and Morio encounter each other quite often, sparking an unexpected but lovely connection with each other. She is changing his entire appearance from a badass gangster to a sweet, all-caring guy that wants to dress up and look good, buy new clothing, and start a skincare routine just for her. And her reaction, giving off tsundere vibes, is very funny. As Morio falls more in love with Yukiko, he gets to understand what the daily struggles are that Yukiko, and so also other people with the same struggle, deal with, and becomes very determined in becoming her guardian. It is lovely to see how the mangaka implements the topic of having an impaired vision and showing what kind of impact that has in their surroundings. Morio becomes thoughtful and learns more about the lifestyle that Yukiko is living. Thanks to her, he becomes more open-minded and broadens his perspective as someone who is lucky to have a good eyesight. Besides the struggles that Yukiko goes through, the manga handles most of the situations in a very witty way by using very simple paneling, which enhances the comedic aspect of the plotline. It is, most of the time, a 4-row panel, but it leaves some space for laughter and banter. As someone who doesn't deal with vision impairment on a daily basis, this manga is very eye-opening, since you get more insight on the topic. And seeing a representation like this really lights up my heart. It's a funny and very sweet manga, and with only 125 chapters out, this is a very quick read also. In Firefly Wedding, made by Tachibana Oreko, we follow Satoko, who is the eldest daughter of the prestigious Kirkaya family. And because of her beauty, she has received many proposals. However, she is always turning them down, since she is hiding a secret heart condition that prevents her from accepting. Still wanting to achieve and fulfill her father's wishes, she tries her best seeking for a husband, the best that she can. One day, she goes out for a walk, but all of a sudden gets kidnapped. Among them, we meet Goto Shinpei, an assassin who has been hired to eliminate Satoko. Desperate to survive, Satoko tries to bribe Shinpei and takes a bold risk to propose marriage to him in order to save her life. Shinpei accepts and vows to protect her. As they embark on a dangerous escape, Satoko turns out to be on an illegal and secret island full of prostitution, and she must navigate the complexities of maintaining her act while unraveling the mysteries of the man she has unexpectedly partnered with. I love how the story begins intense, and as the story progresses further, more details are slowly being revealed. Some serious topics like attempt to rape and the perspective of women having to and what it means to marry in the Meiji era are immediately being addressed and adds more value and tension to the story. We get to see Satoko struggle with her heart condition and still wanting to fulfill her father's wish, simply because it is her duty in order for the family name to have a good reputation. And this makes it very interesting when she comes across Shinpei. She gets to survive by promising Shinpei a lie, but gets too intertwined and the two of them even end up relying on each other, which is such an interesting dynamic that I have not read like this before. The art enhances this aspect by adding such creepy facial expressions that truly show that Shinpei is a dangerous man whose actions are unpredictable in a split second. He can be so creepy, obsessive, and really like this yandere type who is psycho and madly falling in love with Satako since she gave her word. It is interesting that the overall story focuses around self-discovery and determination. And truly, the Delulu in me is slowly turning completely obsessed with Shinpei's yandere vibes. Lovesick Ellie by Fujimomo is about a girl student named Eriko Ichimura who blends into the background at school. Her plain appearance makes her easy to be ignored, except when classmates need to offload their task onto her. However, online she is Lovesick Ellie, an imaginative girl who posts vivid fantasies on Twitter. Her daydreams revolve around Akira Omi, the school's most handsome and seemingly perfect guy. Eriko's fantasy world shatters when she accidentally overhears Akira's conversation in their teacher's room, revealing his true colors as a rude and insensitive jerk. And to make the matters worse, she forgets her phone at the scene, and Omi reads through her embarrassing fantasy tweets. Rather than belittling her, Omi offers a deal. He will help bring her fantasies to life if she keeps his true personality a secret. And suddenly, Eriko's ordinary life takes an unexpected turn as she navigates this unusual pact with Omi. And right off the bat, I can tell you, this girl gives immediate crazy delusional Twitter fangirl vibes. Instantly. Where do I even start? From the first chapter, immediately it has me screaming how much delusion this girl is carrying. But besides the cringiness, it is interesting how the story revolves around how Eriko, who doesn't get any attention, really wants to be seen, especially by her crush Omi. While Omi gets all attention from the girls, getting cookies, even jerseys being stolen, and yet does not want any of the attention, and rather actually, deep down, wants to be heard and be appreciated for who he actually is. This creates a dynamic that they are polar opposites of each other, and in my opinion, this works so well. I do have to say, sometimes the story gets a bit confusing due to the pacing and sometimes also the paneling. But that does not ruin the fact that this is a very fun read. These were my shoujo recommendations, and let's discuss in the comments what type of shoujo manga intrigues you the most. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you all in my next video. Bye bye!